Howdy, howdy, good evening. How is everyone tonight? So tomorrow is the 16th of April, and they've announced that they're going to be announcing when 1.0 is going to be released, and that's when we should be getting the next major update. They've already said that they're going to have couples are going to be included in that. I'm going to see if they have anything in there. They don't have the announcement on here. They're going to have couples. They've hinted at a few things. It's going to have a major update. A lot of people are speculating that we're going to get possibly one, maybe two maps, hopefully, maybe. I'd like to see. I know they've... Well, let's go into the world map here, see if we have anything. So on here, we can't really just click around. We do have... We go down to Paris. You can see they've got... It looks like they've got London. I can see like a little double-decker bus. Would not be able to go and check out if they have a similar thing for I think it's speculated it'd probably be either Shanghai or Beijing. That's my speculation. That is not by any means affirmed. I also need to make sure that my game audio is not over too much. But what I was wanting to do... So I have a feeling we're going to get at least one map. And I know I'll be covering that one. I would like to come over here to Vegas, though. And I'm going to make sure I've got all these unlocked. Yeah, here we still got this. Coming soon. It's unlocked, but I don't know what it's going to be. Out of curiosity. Nope. Nothing. All right. We're going to do I'm going to do a new sandbox. I'm going to start with 500,000. And this is going to be Otterly upside down. I don't think I can do... Oh, I can do Otterly upside down hotel. I am not planning on using them, but I'm going to have the cheats enabled just in case I don't have the money to, or if I run out of funds or something. And that way I can bring myself back from debt. All right, start with pausing. Doesn't really matter when you have cheats enabled. And all you have to do if you're going to access the cheats is you just literally click on this. You can also do this where you can do like the insta build. We could disable retirement. That's good. Yeah, we're going to do that. Remove 5 days until retirement. Add 5 days. Oh, we can add time or we can take away time. Restock all items except supply stand. Force vomit on selected. Gross. Force wet acts. Ghostify selected character. Gonna have a haunted hotel. Repair selected item. Make everything dirty. Clean everything. Call in supply truck. Garbage truck. Call in critic. Book random room at hotel. Level up selected staff. Plus 1 upgrade point, minus 1 star, plus 1 star, plus 5,000, plus 1,000. I would kind of like to hope to see like you could either like add, but have it be like where you can actually pick what we're going to do. I am going to have a disable retirement. I'm just going to keep that on. Now, what I want to do is we're going to build a foundation. Okay, I gotta think about how I plan to do this. 1, 2, because I think it has to start here. Do I want to? No. Okay. No, I know what it was. It wasn't that. Hold on. It was 1, 2, 2, 2. Had it right there. 1. Should be right there, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. Now here, we'll do that. First thing we got to do, we have to do the elevator. And I think for this first floor, I'm gonna have to do... Oh, I need to unpause. We'll get this in. Okay, now on here, we get the elevator. And I am going to be here unless, because we've got a thunderstorm coming in. Okay, and then... No, hold on. No, not that. It's here. And this, we're going to delete everything. Oh, no. Not yet. That would have been bad. There we go. As soon as that goes in, right? That is in. We can now delete that. No, we'll just wait. Yeah, we're just gonna save some money. I need at least one more staircase. Go up. And you can probably take a guess about how this is going to, what the architecture is going to look like on this. Hold on. 1 second. I was using the wrong one. That's the one I meant to have. The OBS scene. There we go. Okay, we're going... We'll do stairs again. There we go. Since that's there, we'll be able to do that. Let them build that. Let's go down a floor. We'll do wall. I need to do that again down here. And then that one. Probably should have done this, but that's okay. Let's look at windows. And then we'll do we want to do nice big windows on this floor? Okay, I think we're gonna... Okay, we can delete that. Let's do a zone for reception, because this is not going to be a... There's no way this can be a big hotel. Okay, we're gonna put both of those there. We do need a fax machine, which I think... we'll go Art Deco. No, wait. This... I don't think that's doable, though, because I don't think... I don't think that gives enough room. We do need to have a fax machine, which we'll put 2 fax machines in. And then we need to assign staff. I don't think anybody's going to be able to fit behind there. Let's actually close that. Let's send them out. Let's call in the 6-person crew. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Ooh, okay. Then that's not going to work there. But that's okay, because I can just put them here. We will have reception right here. Put that right there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause real quick. Let's go to inner wall here with a doorway again right there. Okay, that was as much as we got through. Yeah, so I'm on the third. It's taking me to the 3rd floor just to get to the point where yeah, it's gotten just to this point where they're going to be able to do this. I want to have this be like all, this is going to be all the staff area. Actually, I might have that be staff area too. This might just be decorations. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, we could do 3, 3, 3. I'm debating how I want to do this. Okay, so I could have this be the entire staff area. This could be like, I could have the gym here, which means I do need another floor. No, I meant the windows. And then we can put this. So, because that's already 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is 5th floor. Yeah, so I've only got like 3 more floors left. I don't have that much space. I think the top floor is going to be where I'm going to have like I'm going to have probably all the amenities. All right, where does the elevator go? Okay, I'm gonna have him go ahead and put it there. I'm gonna move it once it gets put in. If they will stop playing checkers. Okay, there's that. And then we'll delete this. Put in a door there, or sorry, walls there with a doorway there. Okay, so this is where we get... Okay, we're gonna do this right here, here. Put in a nice doorway right there. Trying to think. I think trying to remember what the bathrooms are, or what the bedrooms, because this is going to be a bedroom. Let's see. It's gonna be tight. Let's do... I'm gonna remove these walls. Gotta do it that way so I don't ruin anything. Okay, so I've got... Okay, I've got room. I can do this as a small room. Okay, so we're gonna do 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we can do this as... We'll do this as a 6. We'll put in a door right there. This is going to be a bedroom. I'm going to slow it down so that I've got some room with... Yeah, right there. Blue. Of that. And a bed. I will eventually go in and do some colors. We're gonna rotate. I'm gonna do a wall there and a wall there. Actually, hold on. Cross these off. Copy. Rotate, and we're going to flip it, which is M. I'm doing that so that I can have door right there. They're gonna hate this bathroom. Okay. So we're going to put in here one. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put in two. And then we'll put in a sink there and a sink there. And in here, I always like putting this. So we'll just do that couch. Now, down here, we're going to put in... We're going to put a wall here. A wall here. And this is just going to be 2 staff doors. So that's really all this room is going to, all this floor is going to be. We'll put in staff room here. Put in, oh, you know what? I need to put in the air conditioning units as well. It's gonna get hot. I want... Yeah, we're gonna put the maintenance room here. Okay, staff room. Let's see, can we just put some water right there? Yep, and small trash can. Oh, and then we'll put that in the corner. Perfect. Over here. This is where we're gonna have some room for some leveling. We'll put those, we'll do 3. 2 things of towels, even though I don't have any towels yet. We'll put in a washing machine in there. So that's going to give us some room to grow. Up here. No, we're going to have the soda machine. Water, coffee, cocoa. Let's go ahead and have over on this side, we'll do those. So they'll have some fun. Okay, let's go ahead and get a cleaner. I need some air conditioning. You know what? They don't need a picture, is what they don't need. We'll have those. They're just gonna have to deal with that because there's nothing I can do there. Oh, we need... We'll put this... Well, that already makes the bathroom a little bit cooler. We'll put it right here. Okay, that makes it look a little bit better. Let's go ahead before we really open up. I want to get another... Okay. Carl Desmond, cans, and Artie Deco. We're gonna get my friend cans. And then, let's see, we'll do that on the inside. We'll just go ahead and put this in initially. And let's see, what do we want to put in here? We'll do... Which one was my... I think this one was one of my favorites. So we'll, yeah, we'll do... And then for floor... I think we're just gonna do... I think just a... simple floor. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Oh, we could actually do that in the entire floor. Okay. Not going to. We have that, and we'll do right there, and then for the door, there we go. We can delete that. And then I need my windows. We're gonna do like so. Let's go ahead and paint. Oh, this was my favorite flooring. Or is it? Yeah, we're gonna do that one. 1 star. Oh, well, it's not too bad. And then for the walls, we'll just put, just to have something on the walls. Oh, I missed a window. Did not mean for them to have a window between each room. Oh, we need trash cans then. Trash. -10 here. We'll just do that. That right there, and then we can also do there we go. I think I might do a gym back here. Yeah, we need to put in here. Okay, for our cleaner. Yeah, we'll get the other twin. I need a maintenance person. I'll get another one, but it'll be later. need more dumpsters. Did I just need trash cans is what I needed. Okay. We're gonna call in the big team. Because they'll get this done. Yeah, I just threw her over the cliff. Over the hedge. Okay, so this is, let's see. Yeah, this one I could actually do 16 by 16 rooms. And I could actually have the bathroom. Let's look at, we're gonna do bedroom, bathroom. I think I am willing to do the, yeah, I'm gonna do the larger bed in here. We'll do that. That I don't need. A lot of the rest of the stuff in there is going to be decoration. We can paint the walls. I think we're going to do that. And then in here, yeah, we'll just do that. And then with this, that there. So that is most of that room. Yeah, I think we're good on that. Okay, we'll eventually add more stuff. We'll do here, flip it. And with some paint, paint that. That gets us 6 bedrooms that potentially could go upwards to even Brat. if I upgrade the stuff and get, I just wouldn't be able to do upper crust. Hey, Miss You, how are you? I am doing just a weird blend or a weird build for today. The game should be the dev will be announcing tomorrow when 1.0 is going to be released. I feel like I could do, oh, this would be cool to put like right here. I don't have the money for that. Do I have the money for this? Yeah, we can do that one. And we'll have the Eiffel Tower. Hold on, let's... There. Oh, air conditioning. Air conditioning. I forgot about the air conditioning. We'll put that here. Work was hell. I'm sorry. Okay, and then we're gonna do... I feel like this should be here. And this should be over here. You know what? I miscalculated. The bottom one could be more than just that. So see, this one could be here. With that. Okay, so I've got to extend everything up. Which will be fine, because I will at least have this. They do not... Yeah, I know. They need more dumpsters. Not enough. We're gonna get this. There. Now there is. The other thing I need to upgrade... Air conditioners. Yeah. There's that. And we have one more stair. We can do another stair step. Actually, wait, we're gonna do... I knew I was gonna miscalculate. And this is precisely why I enabled cheats. So I could literally come over here and I could just add a whole bunch of money. Okay, now... Because now I could potentially get some of it. I think, yeah, I think I could get that here. We're going to... move this here. Okay, hold on. We're going to... we're up here. Door. Okay, up here. Foundation. I know. Everyone's gonna be mad. They can get over it. So I might actually have room to put the reception down one floor. Yep, because I can put this right here. Okay, and... I'm gonna keep an eye on some storms too. Okay, so we're gonna move the... That's actually better, because then they'll be down there. This is gonna be the... This is where the staff room is. The... I think the maintenance room can be here. And the... Oh, the laundry room is here. Maintenance room is here. And the staff room is all here. Okay, here's that. This room goes right here. And this room go right here. But we're gonna add in 2 more of those and 1 more of those. All right. And we get rid of that. And I'm just gonna get rid of those. Okay. Yeah, they're hot, but they're gonna, honestly, they're just gonna be hot until... Oh, I need to... There we go. Okay, down here... We're gonna go move this stuff down here. You complain because it's hot. There. All right, we're gonna have... Well, I think the water cooler might stay with... Yeah, water cooler stayed. And we'll have... There. Okay, this... We're going to just get rid of that. Okay. Okay, that's good because that will give me... I can actually maybe do a little bit more for the bathrooms. Okay, but we're gonna delete this wall. For the window. Although, honestly, that would also help keep them pretty cool. Do we have enough to do... I do have enough to do some of those bins. We'll do... for trash. Go ahead and remove that. This can go right here. Oh, it needs the supporting foundation. I don't have all the foundation built. Probably need more cleaners. Misty Mothball's good. Actually, both of these guys are good. We need another... Bell knocks. There you go. It's like, why does anybody want... Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna have... we might just have to do like restrooms down here instead of up here. All right, we're gonna copy this room. And we're just gonna give ourselves a little bit of extra cash influx. And air conditioning. Just like so. Let's see, do we have, you know, we might be able to, yeah, let's do, there, and we'll have, can I fit that? No, it has to be one or the other. Actually, wait. Instead of these, what if... we do those? Okay. That gets that floor. This floor. that one. Let's see if we do. There we go. Okay, they are fixing to really hate me. Because we are fixing to remove walls. And yeah, this is major renovation. Because I miscalculated the first time. They're also gonna think it's really hot in here. Yeah, I know, the guests are like, what the heck? I was staying there. Yeah. That's also called Not My Problem. We're going to, yeah. Let's see. We can delete objects. Delete that and delete that. Who's okay, what staff member's in a bad mood? Oh, you. Okay. And this person's not in a good mood. Okay. There. Next one I get to destroy is this room. Those builds, and then this one. We're gonna remove these walls. And putting in windows. Let's see, we could do... So, in there. And then what that means is here, because we have the staircase there, foundation. This is the... I don't have enough money for that yet. I'm fixing to. Okay. Place that there. And part of the reason I'm using the cheats is just because I do want to make sure that I get this built tonight. And I'm really doing this more for aesthetics than I am for, like, let's do a long play. Just put that there for now. In fact, let's... Oh my gosh, did they actually build it in spots? No, of course not, because I need 2 more. Yeah, so we're building an inverted pyramid. And this is going to be the... I'm just trying to get to the top floor. And I need to plug my phone in. Hold on. Okay, right here. Not foundation. This one. Like so. Doorway right there. And that allows us to delete that. Okay. Yeah, I know. Everyone's hot. That'll at least give them a cooler retreat. Okay, that's there. Okay, I think this floor is pretty settled. Unless we'll do... Hold on. These are backpack... Well, these are backpackers, which I'm foolishly giving them 6 spaces. I could only give them 4. Or they only need 4. Yeah, okay, I know. They want some place to sit. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna send them home because I'm going to build out the rest of this, and we should be able to... Oh, we only got 3. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, as far as this allows us to have some air conditioning in here. And we're gonna do... Where is... Yeah, I just want some plain... We'll do... No, we'll take that back. And then we'll grab that one there. And this one here. With some painting. Actually, we'll do... Actually, I want to do... No, we'll do... We'll do those with black tile. So that will be a gallery, and then we'll have yeah, 1 star again. There's my staff area. Okay, we did not need this one, so I'm gonna... I'm just gonna put that up there. Put coffee right there, that right there. We're gonna do a wall here. With... I do like this door, but we're gonna do... do that, or do I want actual door? No, we're just gonna do some arches. Because that's fine. In here, this is gonna be a bathroom. Just like that, and then we'll have... like that. They don't need any showers because I'll have that with when I have the gym. I will probably put something like some kind of a seating right here, I think. Okay, we're just gonna have this going. It's a salary manager. Wait, what is the salary manager? The upgrade automatically meets your... Okay, okay, I need to have that then. No, I know what we'll do. We'll do these tiles right there. Or should I do... I think we'll do that. And what tile? What wall should I do? So that's +2, that's +2. This one's +3, we can do that. Wait, but it's also... Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah,
Saba.
Okay. So what I need for this, I want this ideally to be eventually for a brat. So I need to make sure that the room is upgraded with more stuff or has more stuff. Hold on. I am checking the weather again. Yeah, it's mostly going to the north. I'm just getting a lot of... All right. I think I'm going to build new rooms. Because we can do... Yes, 4x4. Who's in a bad mood? This person's in a bad mood. Okay, I need to get the thing that does where it controls...
Zabata.
No, you're not gonna get that much in a day. No. I don't get that much in a day. You're not gonna get that much in a day.
Ashumanadubu.
Okay, that should be better at least. Cleaners understaffed. We'll get you and you. Okay, we're fixing to get rid of all those rooms. Okay, you know what? Can we just call in Critic? Okay, who's in?
That'll be it.
Go on break.
Ah.
I swear, they're like the... Someone peed in the elevator. Why would you do that? Okay, so what I want is we're gonna do a wall right there. Although I don't need I could have this be the bathroom. And then we do wall there. There's the bathroom. There's the bedroom. So here we have the bed there. You know, it might help if we actually had a door. Put the door right there. And then in here we can put a toilet, a shower, sink, a mirror. There. It doesn't give a lot of room, but we'll have that. Okay, in here we can do the larger TV. Put that right there so it's kind of like a closet. Do that. Nightstands. A trash can. And you know, we'll do the painting of Gothenburg. And we'll do oh, wait a minute. These are that's hold on. This remove. The rug. Okay, so how much was this? This was only 300, but if I do this, this is a regal carpet. This is a +7. Oh, and then we do have an air conditioner already in here. I feel like I need something else. Something maybe over here. We can do that. I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I don't have upgraded yet. Painting, floor. We're gonna do my favorite one. Just that. We'll have that in there. And then for our walls, I'll do that one in there. And for out here, we'll do that. So that's 21. What does the brat need? 21.5. I realize this is for the this one's from the Santorini, but I really wish I could do something with that. We'll put that there. How about now? You know what? I think by the time we upgrade everything else, I think these will be fine. Yeah, so we're just gonna copy this. Copy. Okay, now we can speed that up. And I think here we might just do the fancy floor. Yeah, with the wall that matches it, kind of, sort of. I'm gonna have to wait for it to be built. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. But this floor... I'm gonna have to make these rooms a little bit bigger because I want these to be... I don't know. These rooms are gonna get moved. This one's gonna be the... And then here is where we're gonna do... No, hold on. Okay. How do I want to do this? I am thinking we're gonna do... Okay, so I need... a gym, a spa, a... I do think I'll probably have a wall here. We'll do here. for our door, we'll be able to use our nice fancy door. I think right about... Let's make it maybe about here. Okay, what I want to do is, this is probably, I want to put the kitchen and the restaurant in here. I'm thinking having do the same thing but over here. I'm gonna have a gym. So we'll do fancy doors. We'll do right. That's gonna go into the spa. And this is gonna go into the gym. I'm just gonna do a line here. And I'm gonna have a doorway right there so you can go through. All right, so this is going to be gym, spa. That'd be the bathroom. Hold on, let's do... Where's it? Gym. Right there. Okay, I want a doorway. We'll do... Okay, this one is just going to be, we're going to have 2 showers and 1 toilet. There and there. Okay, in here, we're probably only going to be able to have 1 of everything. So it's not going to be 2 ice bucket challenge. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna put... No. Do we need the... Yeah, well, because if we get this... If we want to get the sunbathers, I'm gonna need that. We might be able to just put that in the gym, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna move the door, though. Oh, because I have... Hold. Move that there, that there. And the door right here. And that is because we're gonna put a sauna right here. This one we're gonna do the sliding small doors right there. There. Three of those. Okay, over here. With a water fountain. 2 mirrors. Put water right there. Have the rowing machine. You know what? I don't think they need that. We'll put in a couple yoga right there. It's because I just have to have the we're gonna now I'm gonna have some extra air conditioning in there because it's gonna have the sauna. Something just blew up. Oh, okay. Maintenance. Hold on. Skill training. I need my maintenance people. You have what traits? Anxious and kind-hearted. You are a nerd. Yeah, you're gonna get trained in technician. What is the electrical engineering? Electrical maintained by this person needs to be repaired less often. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay. Because you have to have that training skill to... Where am I working? Oh, I was trying to do here. So, floor... I personally like to do this because it's the rubber floor. And... Let's see. In here... Let's see, over here, and then we have here is the wood floor. All right, for the gym. I usually like to do this one. For the sauna. Well, okay, for the... we'll do there. And then for the sauna... somewhere I've got a... we'll do this one. Because that looks like log wood. Okay. So that's those two. Oh, look at that. We got 2 stars. Yeah, I think we have to have the gym, though, to level up any further. Or no, we have to have... sorry, we have to have the restaurant. Okay, so we shall do a kitchen. Thinking right there. And we'll do the restaurant right here. You know, I really need to do the salary manager. Okay, so here we have the dinner menu. We're gonna do... so I think all we've got really is the backpacker. We could do the pea soup, the salad, and Swedish meatballs to start. And we can adjust it as the type of guest goes up. So in here... we'll have 2 of those. We'll do... like that. I need... put the sink there. And then we've got some room over here to do stuff. So I still have some room to grow. So we're just gonna box that in. And then we'll add staff only door. Right there. And right there. Okay, we'll have right there. Okay, and then for we have hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Chipa Nibre.
Yeah, the Lederhosen is apparently glitching. We need to also do some air conditioning. Shock. Because that's already got air conditioning. Okay. And then we'll use this for the stone floor. And which one do I want? We'll do that. All right, over here, I think we might do one very nice conference room. Right there. Now we'll just place it right here. And then what else can we put in here? Honestly, I like they could do that, or they can just basically have a little bit of time where they can kind of tee off. For the floor, we'll do that one. And for the walls, we'll do a nice city backdrop. I'm waiting for that to get populated. Okay. This is gonna be, I think, the penthouse suites. This one I need to get rid of those. Okay, we're gonna send them on their way. So we can get the 12-person crew in here so we can get this stuff finished so we can get these rooms so I can actually be making some money instead of having to use the cheats. We're gonna upgrade all these because the air conditioner is better than the fan. It at least looks better than the fan. I know what I should be painting the walls. This one. Yeah, nobody should be going in there anyway. We'll... do that. I want... there we go. So staff room is nice, light, and airy. Okay, do I have the ability to do the staff manager? No, but I should after... after the critic leaves. Yeah, we'll do that because that's where the darts are. And then just to mirror that, we'll throw that in there. Yeah, let's do that. So we've got desert and beach, or do I want to do the dark? Yeah, I like that better. I'll do that. Light. What did we do below? We just did the plain white. Let's do... 2 stars. Let's do the white. No, or do I want to do... there. I'm gonna leave that as... there, we'll do that. Let's see. We can also do that. Okay, yeah, I like these rooms. If they would just finish them, we might actually be able to get them rented out. Okay, let's go ahead and see who we've got for staff. Elizabeth Green, yes. Okay, so the only other thing that I've got left is the bar. And the casino, which we could put the bar in right here. Do our drink menu. If we could get... Hold on. Let's do... I'm gonna have to mute that. Weatherbug keeps alerting me every time that there's like a lightning strike, and it's like we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. I get it, there's lightning. That's a backpacker, that's sunbather. So I think I have to do that one for the sporties. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm gonna do... just that for now. We'll have... some bar taps there. Okay, well, I guess I can get a bartender. Staff overview. Who is upset? You.
Rah.
604 a day. Let's do a digital keycard certified. We'll do that. Increases energy but reduces movement speed by 20. Well, you don't really need, they don't really need to move too much. Uplifting aura. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. For the floor here, I kind of want to do because what we're gonna do is have this be like so, and have like that. And doorway right there. Let's see. The casino. Walls. Of course, they've got to be blue. See if we can do this. And then we have, if it'll let me. Which one do I want? We'll do the desert palms here. Okay, casino overview. We'll deposit that. And I need to get at least a couple staff. And then Shocker, I need to do some... Yeah, no, not if you're gonna steal from me. Okay, I wasn't gonna put that in, but fine, whatever. I need air conditioning. I want that right there. Okay. That's nice and chill. And I think we're gonna do... Nope. What would you just... Give me 2 seconds. There. I want that. And then we'll paint... that. Paint that one in here. No room for a dance floor. Eventually, I'm gonna get to... There we are. We'll add those in. And a jukebox. And send them on their way. I do still need to put this room in. And then I need to work on building those up. Okay, so we can upgrade those. And we can upgrade that. Let's get a second staff member. We'll do... What is this? Oh, they're... My critic is trapped somewhere. I gotta go find him. I will go find them in just a moment when priorities. Okay. Where are they? Not there. Or did they leave? I don't see any place where they could be trapped. Okay, that looks good. And we're deleting these rooms. And I think I'm going to delete these two items. Let's call in Big Squad. That's in there. Items and hold on. And delete that wall. Okay, air conditioning. Okay, let's take this. Oh yeah, don't want to. That was risky. We're gonna take this. If I do here. One, two. And And then I don't have the money for another one. Hold on. Cancel, cancel, cancel. It's a curse when these rooms go in so fast. Like, why are y'all putting this stuff in so fast? Okay. Okay, I need to send them home. I need to figure out what I want to do here. We're gonna move this stuff down. Like so. So we do have the amenity. What are you upset about? Energy levels low, experiencing low attractiveness. Energy levels low. Probably because the staff room is on like the second floor. Let's see. Probably need that. And here, we'll do coffee up here. And we'll have the 2 drink stations there. Cleaners understaffed. You're a thief. Why here? Can we get the Yes, we can. We'll get the big fridge. Then in here. We'll do that. Which will allow us to get the bellhop. And we'll get Ollie Porter. Not that there's like a whole lot, but okay, I'm thinking we do this one here, here. Okay, I've got it down. we go. We'll just trim those edges as that. And then up here, hold on. One, two, three, four. Yeah, we can do. I can do 8, but then. I could do. Okay, and then what we'll have is here, because I'll figure this is like going to be like the really the brat level, or should, well, wait, because the next level is that, which means I'm not going to have any upper class. I really need. I'm gonna take those two off. Hold on, I need financial overview, cash flow, no, advanced casino overview. Okay, so here, let's do. Oops, no, 250. Okay, here we're gonna have one that is 100, one that is 250. It's as 30. 3 stars. Do 50. This will be 100, and these will be 250. I'm gonna do this as another bar. This one be brats, and do I have one that is business and brat? Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do those two. I don't even think I have those people up here yet. Um. What do you mean it's not symmetrical? It's 2. Okay, so... Do I want that? Well... I'll figure something out to put there. Okay, but I am going to need... It's still adding the windows in. Okay, 30. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, let's do... I'm gonna put this back. I just gotta flip the rooms. Okay. Because what we're gonna do is I'm actually for this room. Okay. Have that be there. Goes down, down here. We copy this room. Okay, so there's that. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4, that is actually 32. And it only needs to be 30. So yeah, we can do that. Or we could do this. Just go ahead and make it just a little bit, since I went ahead and... Okay, we're gonna have... Yeah, we'll do the bathroom right here. Okay, this is... we're just gonna do... I need to level up my stuff here. Okay, we'll just have that for now. Bathtub, premium shower. Toilets. Towel holder. There we go. Because I'm gonna have the 2-person one right there. Okay. And then in here, we're gonna have a bedroom. Two-person bed right there. We'll have that. We'll go ahead and here we'll have actually the room service. I might try to see if I can fit the room service in here. I might be able to. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can fit that room service in. Mini bar, we'll move this right here. The safe. The vanity, which we can put... Put that right there. 85-inch screen TV. Now for the upper crust, it needs to be worth at least 50,000. We'll add that. That. Add the air conditioner. Add trash can right there. Have a cactus for something green. Yeah, the window needs to go. Where is... We'll add that. And then I need... end tables. Painting the floor and the wall. I'll do that in the bathroom. That's a little much in the bedroom. There. All right, now I can take this copy, and we're going to not go V. Copy M. There we go. Now up here, that's refreshments for up here. Probably could stand to have some refreshments. We'll have some hot chocolate, coffee. Christmas snacks. We'll have those right there. Okay. Entertainment. There's a hockey table. We have do not have space for that. At least do not have space for a lot of those. We can just do that maybe right here. We'll add the piano right there. And we'll add a confetti cannon. For floor, we'll do that. And walls. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. Which, oh, it's just the little two-person crew. Okay, so that gets us 2 penthouse suites. We have 6 rooms that will be suitable for brats. Same thing with that. And then this is what those rooms look like. And these are just like little tiny rooms. Casino. Oh, it wants us to put in a bunch more money. There we go. Let's put in a couple of these. they'll be able to work a little faster. For here, we'll do... I think we're gonna go back to doing that, and we'll have the dark right there. Now we just gotta wait for them to build everything. Yeah, so I've got these. Who's in here? Okay. So we do have a sunbather. That's good. And I think part of that issue is the fact that I need to upgrade stuff. So we're going to... Did I seriously not... I'm a genius. I did not put in a basin. Okay. Room. Yeah, this... Oh, that's why. Because they insisted on carrying over that stupid... Alright, that should remove that window. Item broke. I believe that I probably need more maintenance people. Staff limit reached. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. Nope. Okay. Yeah, they're already building this stuff in, and I gotta wait for it to be upgrade it.
Be da.
Okay. Can upgrade the bedrooms. And that makes it where it's eligible for the brats. I just need a level 4. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to upgrade everything else. Well, because if I do that, it's not going to upgrade this one. As soon as I can place this bed and that wardrobe, this room can be rented out. I also need... Because if we can do that... And there we go. Okay, several of them are starting to stay down there. I think we're good. This floor I still want to be able to do something different with, but oh, this... I think this was... Yeah. That. I'll just bring the little 2-person squad here. There's our 4th star. Okay, so we should be able to get luxurious. There we are. And that gets the room eligible for brats. Okay. Just gonna upgrade as much as we can. I forgot these need to be clicked twice. So I need to check everything down below to make sure it gets upgraded twice. From regular to premium to like the ultra. That one's good. Okay. There's that. Yep, he's fixing to wake up. That's the best time to do the improvements here. Is when everyone is sleeping. A couple of these a couple of the bathrooms don't have sinks, so I'll have to go back and fix those. Hey, Misfit, how are you? Okay. Do this. I want that one. What do you mean I don't have enough? Okay. I will admit I cheated on this because I enabled cheats just because this was about design. I think I gave myself a star. This was designed for it wasn't to build out. It was I was doing this to build a design, not okay. Let's hold on. That can be deleted and that can be deleted. Because we're gonna go with those. Making sure everything is upgraded. Okay, not all of the bathrooms are gonna have a mirror. Oops. Did not mean to put that on that side. They can just have a mirror right there. No, take that back. Okay.
Schwarbles. Watson apple? Goofy Dee.
I'll do that one there, and we'll just have that right there. Luxurious seating. But I am also fixing to be going to bed, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. Let's put some seats there. I did want to have a seat there and a seat there. And then I wanted to have seats in every single one of these. Here I was wanting to do Yeah, wool. Why do we have... It does not need that one. It added some of these extras. Does not need that one. Okay, we'll do a window. Nope, can't do that there because I've got... Okay, well, if I can't do that there, then we're not going to do that there at all. All right. And send them home. I'm sure there's a lot more that I could do. Where is... She's doing pretty good. What room is she in? She's in this room. All right. So, welcome back from the ad here. And one quick second. I'm fixing to lose. I lost my sound because I clicked away. For 2 seconds. Okay. So this is my inverted hotel. If you look at it from a distance, there we go. It's kind of hard to see, but you can, because I can only get so far away. Do that. All right. So we start. We're going to go down to the very base. You basically have a entrance, and I could probably do... Four. We'll do... Just a little walk up. I do have a large trash can out here. And then in here, I really just have a little gallery where I just put as many pictures as possible. Because all this base floor is really just... It's just the elevator and this little circuit. And then we go up to the next floor, and this is my staff area. So I have a staff room with a training desk, so I can train someone. Let's see, this person is... She's a cleaner, I believe. Yeah, let's do... Vacuuming specialist. Hold on one second. I need... The only achievement I have left is Vacuum Master. Have a staff member master the way of the vacuum. That's the only other achievement I've got left. So she should be coming in and doing these. I'm going to...
Sega.
Sabata.
I'm gonna have Belle trained in those. Now, one of the things that I did, because I wanted to make sure I finished this tonight, I did have the cheats enabled, so cheats are right down here. All I was really doing, I think I accidentally hit the +1 star once, but most of the time I was just adding money, because this build was about building a design and an architecture rather than actually trying to make a profit. I did disable retirement, but you can also do what's really cool. You can also have an instant build, which basically, if I do an instant build, is I effectively do not have to have I don't have to have any of the I don't think, yeah, I have to have the, oh no, wait, hold on. Yeah, I do, it does have to be on foundation. Basically, let's do... So basically you could do this, wait. Yeah, it just automatically builds it, and then likewise it just automatically destroys it. So you can also do like that. That not okay, anyway, so that's the base floor. Second floor, so we've got the staff room, the maintenance room, and the laundry room, which I believe I can level up again. And I was just literally trying, I think I might be out of sheets. Let me add another sheet thing right there. Okay. And this is really just designed so that nobody's gonna come in here and do that. Okay, up next, we have the reception. I have 2 reception desks, and then I have 6 bathrooms. And I was gonna actually put in a nice seat right there. So this is basically, this is the public restrooms. And I probably need an extra bellhop or 2. Do I have? Oh no, my staff limit is reached, that's why. I like to see if I can't get Tobin, because he's got a bit of a backstory. I made some backstory for him. He is there, and you've got all this. They're just dumping their luggage right there, and all of my bellhops are going to carry it up to the respective rooms. Probably need some more maintenance people. Rusty Sparks, sure. Okay, so that is the 2nd floor, 3rd floor, depending on where you want to see it. Up here, this is the room, this is the floor I would probably want to redo. I would just have to think about how I wanted to do it. This was designed just because when you start, you just build rooms for You just build rooms specifically for backpackers. And oh, I needed that one. Large window. Oh, and then we've got... should be here too. There we go. So they do get some windows, but yeah, it's really the backpackers are the only ones that can do it this room, because the sporties just need 2 more and they need a toilet and basin. So I would need to add 2 more and I just don't have the room for it. So I kind of want to redo this floor, but it's good for now. This is the default room for all of my guests. And I have 6 on this floor. I would probably want to go in and do a few more decorative items, like being able to add some seating there. And if we do for like some decoration, I would probably have, where is it? If I can find it. Here it is. Be able to put that like right there. You know, just go through all my funds right in one go. Up a floor, I was able to fit... Now, this extends out 1 every time because you can extend the floor out 1 additional square. This is a continuation of those rooms. And if you look here, you can see right now they can go up to Brat, but I could also have business, sunbather, and even sporty. Backpacker could stay there if they really want to. The only one that's not going to stay up there is the upper crust. Wait. Yeah, the only one that's not going to stay in there is the upper crust, and that's because the room value is not high enough and the size is just a little too small. It's only a size 16. You can see up here. Which is fine because this is enough for, like I said, up to Brats. And it gives me 4 different pathways. Next floor, I kind of threw everything here. So this would be something I could probably do in the room on the floor that I have all of the backpackers rooms in, is throw in all these recreational stuff. I could probably do that if I were to keep going. Like I said, I'm fixing to go to bed. But this has got another 6 rooms here. So effectively, as far as these rooms go, it is the equivalent to this floor. But this one has 2 additional rooms here. And these are the suites. These are like the executive suites. They do not need, however, those windows. And you can see like every single floor has this center line and then these larger ones. These come in, you get these in New York, I believe. I'm hoping that when the 1.0 releases, I'm really kind of hoping that we have maybe some different choices for TV programs. But the TVs are working again, so that's a plus. They do have room service. That came in, I believe, the last update. Then I would just have like a super chill, like higher class level of stuff up here. And then for the top floor, we have a luxurious dining area. will be a lot, and I'm gonna be curious to see how this is gonna handle for couples. So I'm gonna save this, and maybe when we do get the 1.0 release, see if we can come back in here. I am looking at this, and I did not put a floor in. That is really bad on me. So we're just gonna give them a nice little marble floor. And then over here we have a gym. Here is the tanning bed. We have a sauna, a bathroom. So this is where I have one toilet and 2 shower stalls for this is like the public showers for the gym. I also have a very small spa, and this is just because I ran out of room, and because I wanted to have this doorway over here. And we do have this nice hallway that goes the length of this. We do have a conference center complete with a golf thing, so they can come in and they can shoot some golf. We do have a full casino, which I probably need to adjust some of the cost to do this. Yeah, this is not 10. This is make that 50. This one 250. No. 2,500. This one will be, I'll make this one be 250. $250. I think this one was 500, and this one is going to be 5,000. Yeah. I know. We need to deposit more money. That's close enough. And then we also have a full-service bar that really doesn't have that much drink because I haven't spent a lot of upgrade points to upgrade anything. And my cleaning staff is still complaining.
Larga Muga.
Okay, so we've got those. Staff overview. Hold on, training. Let's do that. For cleaner. Okay, Misty Mopwell needs the Moppy Master. Did we do? Yeah, you're already trained in that. Yeah, I just don't know what needs to be done to get that. What is it? You are feeling... Well, okay, well, where are you? I'm also hoping that... Okay, I have no idea why she's saying she's hot. The entire hotel is actually pretty chill, except for the sauna. And maybe this room. There. Yeah, but in a nutshell, I mean, that is... the inverted pyramid hotel. So with that, I'm trying to think of what my schedule is. I think for the next bit, I am going to be taking Sundays off, just because I need to record some stuff ahead. April's very busy because all the games that I've been wanting to play are finally coming out, and then I got to edit them. And then I have family coming in town next month, so I need to make sure that I've got stuff recorded so that it'll come out when when because effectively, like, there's gonna be like a week or two that I'm just not gonna be able to record. I'm not gonna have any time. So I need to make sure that I have all that stuff ready to go before then. Where is food?
Monster apple?
Put those there. Yeah, so we're just going to be so I don't know when I'll be able to when I'll be doing Sundays again. It probably won't be until June. Let's go down. I literally have like every square on there done. Let's do someone wanted these things. We'll just put there. Okay. But I'll be back on Wednesday and stream again. Depending on when Hotel Architect comes out, I'll stream again. I might come back and check on this one again. So we're gonna create a new one. Yeah, so that'll determine when that is. And when I play that again. Otherwise, I'll figure out what I'm gonna stream next Wednesday. If it's Timberborn, or it's kind of thinking of doing the Colonists on stream, but I will figure that out later. So thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all next week.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain, swirling currents full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders flip and swim, moonlight jokes on every whim. Otters in the blue they glide, waltzing waves and ocean's pride. Sapphire fur and laughter free, in this world they